I don't know about you, but to me, October means scary movies, cuddling up on the couch, and having that sweet and satisfying treat to go with those movies. And who better to give us the recipe than Christy Rost? She whips up another favorite in her Breckenridge kitchen.
Hi, I'm Christy Rost. I'm basically a kid at heart, but never more so than at Halloween. I love everything about it. Decorating, dressing up, usually in something scary, the little kids who come to the door, and most of all, making fun to eat treats. Today, I'm making Halloween caramel popcorn. I've melted 3/4 cup of unsalted butter, and I'm going to stir in 2 cups of brown sugar. Always be sure to pack your brown sugar when you're measuring it. Stir this. Make sure to get all of the brown sugar moistened with the butter. Then I will add in a 1/2 cup of corn syrup and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Salt and the corn syrup. And it's easier to get the corn syrup out of the measuring cup if you've sprayed the inside first of all with a little bit of nonstick spray. I'm going to stir this, make sure it's all incorporated, and then I'm going to turn up the heat just a little bit to about medium or medium-low perhaps. Turn up the heat, and I'm going to bring this to a boil and let it cook for 5 minutes without stirring. The caramel has cooked for 5 minutes, so I'm turning off the heat. I'm going to remove it from the heat and add vanilla and stir this in. And it'll really bubble up when you do that. Stir it really well to get all that beautiful vanilla flavor in there. And then immediately pour it over the popcorn very slowly. Oh, this smells divine. There we go. Get the rest of that in. Okay, then I have a spatula, wooden spatula, and I have sprayed it with nonstick spray because otherwise this caramel will stick to it. And just give this a really good stir. In the meantime, I've preheated my oven to 250 degrees. Ooh, the kids are gonna love this. And I might have a couple of pieces myself. Okay, this is ready. Now I'm going to pop this in the oven. It will bake for 1 hour, and every 15 minutes I'll give it a really good toss with that spatula so that all of the caramel that has dripped down to the bottom of the pan will be incorporated back into the popcorn. The caramel corn has been in the oven for 1 hour, and I stirred it every 15 minutes. So now I'm going to give it a final stir, and then I'll set it aside, let it cool until it's just warm to the touch. At that point, I'll go ahead and break it up with my hands and let it cool the rest of the way before I package it. Well, that was fun. You know, when it comes to treats, the simplest recipes can be extra special when they're packaged attractively, like this Halloween caramel corn. It's so irresistible, it's downright scary. Happy Halloween. Take care, find the joy.
Yum! Find Christy's caramel corn recipe and more on our website, coloradoandco.com. Christy's website is christyrost.com. Get your copy of her Celebrating Home cookbook while you're there.